There are places in this world that don't try to scare you. They don't jump out. They don't make noise. They don't chase you. They simply exist. And the moment you step into them, your body already knows something is wrong. Your heart rate changes. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your muscles tense without you realizing it. A quiet thought forms in the back of your mind. I shouldn't be here. What makes this feeling disturbing is that it happens automatically. You don't choose it. Your body reacts before your brain can explain anything. And the most unsettling part is this. These places are real. Some are tourist destinations. Some are abandoned. And some are so deeply avoided that even locals refuse to talk about them. Today, you're about to see some of the scariest places on Earth. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why these locations trigger the same physical and emotional reactions in people from completely different cultures. Around the world, there are locations marked by tragedy, loss, and human suffering. Places where something went wrong. Places where something ended. Visitors often struggle to explain what they feel. They don't always say they're afraid. Instead, they say things like, I felt uncomfortable for no reason. I felt like I was being watched. I needed to leave immediately. Some experience nausea. Others feel dizziness. Many report sudden anxiety. Psychologists describe this reaction as environmental dread, when the brain responds to subtle signals that suggest danger, loss, or abnormality. And the places you're about to see trigger that response again and again. Not because of legends, not because of movies, but because of what actually happened there. Some places don't need violence to feel dangerous. They only need memory. 1. The Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Hidden within the canals of Xochimilco, just south of Mexico City, there's a small island that feels completely out of place. From a distance, it looks quiet, almost peaceful. But as your boat gets closer, you start to notice shapes hanging from the trees. Dolls, hundreds of them. Their plastic skin cracked, eyes missing, bodies broken. No matter where you stand, it feels like they're watching you. The island was once home to a man named Don Julian Santana. He lived there alone for decades. According to local accounts, he found the body of a young girl who drowned nearby. Soon after, he discovered a doll floating in the water. Believing the spirit was trapped there, he hung the doll from a tree, then another, and another. Over time, the island filled with dolls collected from canals and villages. Neighbors said Don Julian became paranoid. He claimed the dolls whispered at night, that they moved when no one was watching. Years later, Don Julian was found drowned in the same canal. Visitors today report intense discomfort, not because the dolls move, but because the island feels aware. Some places don't feel abandoned, they feel occupied. 2. The Paris Catacombs, France. Beneath the streets of Paris lies another world, a labyrinth of tunnels stretching for miles. The Paris Catacombs. They contain the remains of over 6 million people, skulls stacked into walls, bones arranged with unsettling precision. The tunnels are narrow, the air is cold, sound behaves strangely. Visitors report disorientation, claustrophobia, the feeling of being trapped. Some wander into restricted areas and get lost. There are documented cases of people spending hours underground in total darkness. Down there, surrounded by millions of dead, time feels different. And a thought slowly creeps in. If something happens here, no one will hear you. Some towns don't collapse. They slowly disappear. 3. Centralia, United States in Pennsylvania. There's a town built on a disaster that never ended. Centralia. In the 1960s, a coal mine beneath the town caught fire, and it never stopped burning. Cracks split the roads open. Smoke rises from the ground. The air smells toxic. Most residents were forced to leave. Homes abandoned. Neighborhoods erased. What remains feels unstable, as if the ground itself could collapse at any moment. Visitors describe a constant sense of danger, not from what they see, but from what they know is happening beneath them. Some cities don't die. They freeze. 4. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat was once a thriving city. Children filled playgrounds. Families lived ordinary lives. Then, in 1986, everything stopped. After the Chernobyl disaster, the city was evacuated within hours. People were told they would return soon. They never did. Clocks froze. Toys were left behind. Classrooms remain untouched. The silence is overwhelming. Visitors say Pripyat feels wrong, not because of what's there, but because of what's missing. Some islands are remembered for what happened there. Others remember everything. 5. Poveglia Island, Italy, 1800 to 2100. Near Venice lies an island few locals will approach, Poveglia. For centuries, it was used as a quarantine zone. Thousands were sent there. Most never returned. Later, it became a psychiatric hospital. Today, the island stands abandoned. Crumbling buildings, overgrown vegetation. Even skeptics report intense discomfort, a feeling that the island remembers every life that passed through it. Most people don't make it this far. All of these places share one thing. They trigger fear, but also curiosity. So why are humans drawn to places that disturb us? Why does fear feel irresistible? In the next video, we'll explain exactly why. And once you understand it, you'll never experience fear the same way again. If you made it this far, congratulations. Not everyone can face the scariest places on Earth, not even through a screen.